Every day when I returned home from school, I would do the unthinkable. I would do my homework, and right after that, I would scroll for 5 hours on YouTube and other social media platforms. The reason why was because I had no pleasure from the real world. And even when I was at school, I remember scrolling on Instagram and playing random video games that I already had installed on my phone, just being mindless, like all other of my classmates. And even the times when I didn't have a mobile phone by my side to entertain myself, I would just think about that video game, or I would think about that Let's Play channel I used to watch. You see, we live in an attention economy. They leverage your attention and your focus for money. Every single ad that you see on YouTube, they earn something from it. So their goal is to keep you for as long as they can on YouTube. And not just YouTube, Instagram, those random mobile phone games that have ads in them that, have that little X that when you miss them you get directed to Google Play. They all earn money from your focus. I used to be a victim of this, and I can see it with my classmates also. Like, yeah, sure, they talk to each other, but they play video games like Brawl Stars, and they rage so hard that they even scream at each other like fucking animals. Just think about how sad their life must be if they overreact like that. Just imagine the amount of pleasure that they don't get and which they have to compensate for by doing all these bad habits like watching YouTube, scrolling on Instagram, playing Supercell games, etc. However, it wasn't until early 2024 when I discovered my purpose and started actually enjoying real life and started getting some pleasure from it that I turned my life around, and now I can proudly say that I'm one of those guys who doesn't immediately grab his mobile phones when he's bored, and rather than just looks around and appreciates the world around him. And yeah, even when I look at my phone, I use it productively. So in this video, we will go over 4 strategies that I have implemented in the last 10 months of my self-improvement journey that you can start doing today. Remain focused in any boredom situation and even use it to your advantage. The first strategy is what I like to call an old person mentality. Think about it. How do old people use social media? They don't follow mainstream celebrities, big content creators that fuck up their dopamine systems by uploading 50 videos on the same topic but with different titles. No, when they want to watch something on YouTube, they consciously think about what they want to watch and they search for it. Or for example, they only follow their family, the person that they actually know in real life, and not some content creator that doesn't even care about them and just leverages them for views and who fucks up their dopamine systems so they keep watching their videos over and over and over again. And this doesn't apply to just YouTube. This also applies to other social media like Instagram and Facebook. When they want to message someone on Instagram or Facebook, they consciously think about who they want to message, and they even think about the message and just gets it done. They don't get distracted by Mr. Beast's new video or Instagram post. No, they have a mission that they want to fulfill, and they don't have time to waste. So apply this old person mentality and only use social media for the intent that they were created for. Only use YouTube for productive purposes like learning. Only use Instagram for messaging purposes. And Facebook also, Messenger, WhatsApp, you name it. The second strategy I want you to implement are actually 3 really healthy habits that I've been doing for the past 10 months. The first one is called meditation. Meditation is the act of bringing your focus back to a certain activity. It can be, for example, breathing. You close your eyes, you sit on the ground in total peace and silence, and you only think about your breath. You feel it coming in and coming out. It is also really good when you want to bring your focus back to something. Like for example, you want to do homework, but you just keep getting distracted and you have to constantly bring your focus back to the homework. Meditation helps you with that. It doesn't just help you with productive purposes, but it also helps you in quitting your bad addictions. Like the next time you open YouTube, you're gonna be way more likely to get that thought of get out of that platform and only watch those videos that you truly want to watch that will educate you. You'll get that thought way more often when you meditate. The second good habit is adventuring, and it is really obvious. It is quite literally going outside for long walks. It doesn't have to be going to nature, but it can also be like just going for a walk into the city and meeting some new people, finding a new activity that you want to do, like for example going to a martial arts club. That can count as adventuring also. Adventuring is basically like exploring something. Basically adding something new to your life that will spice it up and that will bring away your attention from social media to this new activity that you can think about now and get better in. However, long walks into nature will also help you appreciate the beauty of it, the beauty of the outside world. And the third, and probably the most important good habit, is gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling is the act of putting positive thoughts into your head. Like for example, it is raining today. So you can be grateful for it. You can write that I am grateful that it is raining today because I can finally be more productive because I have more time to be at home. Basically every time when you wake up, you grab a notebook with a pen, or you can use a digital device like your phone for example, and write I am grateful for X because of Y. You state a reason for why you are grateful for it. You can be grateful for practically anything. The trees, the water, your teachers, your mom, the weather, anything that has a positive impact on either you or the outside world. This good habit will eventually make you a happier person and a more present one as well, because eventually you will start to seek out more things to be grateful for. You will start looking around and paying more attention to the outside world, just basically getting inspiration for what you can be grateful for next. So I suggest that you start implementing all three of these good habits today, or at least as soon as possible. And I suggest that you start small. Like basically you can take one mindful breath today, or you can go walk for like 100 meters, or you can just think about anything, something that made you happy today and be grateful for it and state a reason. And then you can scale it up over time. The third strategy is to set your mobile phone color to a grayscale. Basically so that it looks like it is gray and it is only black and white. Because this way you will just naturally get passive meditation points. Because anytime that you look at it, you'll get this disgusting feeling of, oh yeah, this doesn't look as good. I should stay mindful, rather. What did I wanted to search again? Basically just go to your settings and search for the model name of your phone. Basically if you have a Samsung, you can have a Samsung Galaxy something, I don't know. Or if you have an iPhone, then just go to the settings and find the name of the version of the iPhone that you have, and just search on YouTube how to set grayscale on your mobile device that you just checked, and do that as soon as possible. Because if you truly want to quit, and if you just want to get passive meditation points that will loosen the grip of the mindlessness on you, then you gotta do this. It is not as important as the 3 great habits that I just talked about, but it will help so much if you do this. I know that it will not look good, but if you're actually that high value person that is still watching this video even after 9 minutes of me talking, who has the great attention span and the the potential to become the greatest version of himself, then please take my word and just go through it. And it will also help you so much with adding the old person mentality to your life. Okay? So just please set your phone to grayscale. I promise to you that your life will improve in no time. And your mindfulness will skyrocket. And the fourth and the most important strategy that I've been saving up is called have a productive activity. Every single one of us has a purpose in life. Your purpose can be, for example, learning a new language, like for example French, or mastering a martial art, or mastering a musical instrument. Just ask yourself, if you had financial, location and time freedom and you didn't have to go to school anymore, what would you be doing? What activities would take up all of your day? And also think about what you used to do before you went to school. This purpose is something that fulfills you. You naturally just feel like it is meant for you to master because you are naturally gifted at it. Like for example, for me it is teaching and making these videos. So just spend time away from distractions like the outside world and do this during the weekend and really think about what authentically makes you happy and try to analyze yourself. Think about all the accomplishments that you had during your entire life, that you accomplished effortlessly, like you just felt like it was in your nature and that you're just naturally better at it than everyone that you know. This productive activity will make you more driven towards life. It will instantly make you implement all the 3 good habits that we just talked about. It will make you put your phone to the grayscale, and it will make you implement the old person mentality as soon as possible. And why? Because you will now have a greater mission than to just watch pointless garbage on YouTube all day. You will start respecting yourself more, because you will now have this pleasure from life. And it will definitely make you more focused. Meaning that the first thing that you do during boredom wouldn't be taking out your phone and scrolling on it. It would be to think about how you can advance in your purpose, to master it, okay? So don't forget, implement the old person mentality, start doing meditation, gratitude and journaling today, apply the green screen to your mobile phone, and have this personal activity. Just find out about what makes you fulfilled and happy, and what you naturally feel like you're gifted at. And with that, thank you so much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you.